Well, as the controversy intensifies on whether the government of India has come under pressure from tobacco lobbies to postpone pictorial warnings on tobacco products, also issues of conflict of interest, as you saw there, have made big headlines all through the week. It has now emerged that there may have been a conflict of interest even during the UPA's time, because when the UPA was in power, it had set up a group of ministers under Pranab Mukherjee that also included senior minister and industrialist Praful Patel, who is often also known as the Bidi King of Vidarbha because of his family business. So was there a conflict of interest under the UPA as well? What does Praful Patel think about the ongoing controversy? Are governments across the board guilty of not taking up pressure or not really standing up to pressure from tobacco lobbies? Well, we're joined by Praful Patel on NDTV this evening. Mr. Patel, thank you for your time today. Let me first ask you about the charge that directly concerns you. You were part, or you were named to be part of this group of ministers that was, we understand, set up in 2007 on the tobacco issue. Was that not a conflict of interest given your own family's business interests and your links with the BD business?
Nidhi, let me begin with a couple of caveats so that people understand it in the right perspective. A, I personally believe that smoking or any kind of consumption of tobacco is injurious to health. I myself was a smoker many years ago. I gave it up almost 25 years ago. And I do believe that there are harmful effects. So I put that to rest so that there is no, unnecessary debate on that count. The second thing is, yes, I inherited a family business of BDs and tobacco. It's not of my choice, but nonetheless, it is an interest. But that interest, as we speak today, for many years has not been, I'm directly no more connected with my business in any financial way. But nonetheless, my family does have some minority interest, so I cannot say that we do not have an issue there. The second thing is that this group of ministers which you are mentioning then was, yes, it was formed, but as soon as it got underway, I myself disassociated with that. And as and when whatever decisions were taken, I am certainly not a party to it. And therefore, if anything happened inadvertently, I did not continue to remain there. So therefore, that issue should be put to rest. The most important thing here is, the current controversy is, I think, getting blown out of proportion in a wrong way. Not to say that I'm not defending the consumption of tobacco, but it's going in a wrong way because 2-3 things have happened. Now, if you talk to the UPA and if I myself was in the government at that time, let me tell you, smoking in public places, most public places, was the ban came in during the government of the UPA. The pictorial warning, actually this pictorial warning is already there. It was brought in first by the UPA government, and this so-called group of ministers under Pranab Mukherjee was the one which recommended pictorial warning. It was never there. And let me also tell you that this pictorial warning is the largest pictorial and the most repulsive pictorial warning put by any country in the world. So to say that it's not there or it's being brought in now, I think this debate is a little going in the wrong direction. I'm not trying to say that it shouldn't be there, the debate.
I'll come to today's controversy in just a moment, but just to clarify on the points that you made specifically about, your own conflict of interest. Are you saying that ever since that GOM was formed, you never attended a single meeting of that GOM? You never attended even one meeting?
No, no. When it started, and then I realized what the scope of it. I don't make a GOM. Neither was I. I asked for it. It just so happened, and then when I realized, and the GOM met so many times. I did not. Then I was not part of it. And as and when the final decisions were taken, I certainly was not a part of it. So there is no question. I strongly believe that I should not be in a GOM or any. Were you part of any initial meetings on the tobacco issue?
Were you part of any initial meetings on the tobacco issue?
Yes, when this was discussed, I did not then choose to volunteer to give any opinion, and then I disassociated myself. I'm telling you very honestly.
But you attended
the meeting. There is nothing. I believe. But I am telling you, how do I know until I go there what is the agenda? I didn't know. I don't set up a group of ministers, and neither did I choose to be on that. So let's not create a controversy when none exists.
My
And
point
I
is that
disassociated.
I
myself believe.
No, my point is that did you
myself
recuse
believe
yourself
that one
from
should
that
not
GOM?
be there.
Should you have recused yourself from that GOM?
No.
Should you have attended any meetings or given an opinion at all, on this issue?
Yes, I did attend one meeting initially, and then there were so many more meetings where then I moved out. So let's not get into that issue when I'm myself admitting that any member of parliament or a minister should not be associated with anything where there is a conflict of interest. I myself am accepting that position. So, and I can tell you that if at all, if the so-called inference is that we influence something by virtue of our position, then let me tell everybody that the first pictorial warning, and that also such a large pictorial warning, the largest probably in the world, and the most repulsive one, came under that same GOM which we are talking about.
Mr. Patel, I just want to quote to you a newspaper report from the Indian Express of the 25th of November 2010, and this was just at a time when the government decided that it was not going to have these larger picture warnings in a similar way that the government decided to postpone them today. According to that report, the GOM under Pranab Mukherjee met just before this decision was actually taken to delay these picture warnings, and that you were there in that meeting. It says Ghulam Nabi Azad, Jaypal Reddy and Civil Aviation.
Yes.
So you were part of that meeting that put off that decision.
Yes, but that decision was finally, it's not a question of putting off. Was it put off permanently? They may have examined it and then they came to a final conclusion, whatever it may be. I have no role in that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
more important thing
But you were part of a group of
listen
ministers
to
meeting
me,
that decided that those picture warnings should be put off, right?
No. Put off for examination. And when was the notification brought in? If I was somebody who was so powerful and who was the driving force to put it off, then why did it eventually come? It was notified by the government when we were. And when I was
my only
the
point
minister.
is on the issue
So
of
I'm
conflict of interest, that you were there, you were part of that GOM, and that meeting took this decision that those picture warnings won't come into effect. So, I mean, that's what the committee today, which is being criticized, it's being criticized for the same thing. They're saying, put it off for examination. How is it different?
Anyways, now let's not. I think we're tying ourselves in knots. I'm trying to be very honest. And
You're tying yourselves in knots.
There is no question. I myself am saying that I should not be on a committee, or any MP should not be on a committee where there's a conflict of interest. I disassociated myself. That's what the point I'm making.